Hey there, it's Waste Potential 616 back again, and I'm here to talk about the last part of the Necrosha X storyline, X-Force 25. Okay, can't really see that there. There we go. Okay, a bit better. Yeah, I've really enjoyed this series. Carl and Yost, I've sung their praises quite a lot. I've said this countless times. They're X-Men fans. They know they're X-Men and their X-Men history. They're just great at writing X-Men related stuff. And this was a solid issue. Now it was the concluding part of the Necrosha X storyline crossover, which I mean I can't fully say this because I didn't read the New Mutants part of the crossover, but it was kind of self-contained. It was more about Doug Ramsey and him being resurrected rather than the overall story. It kind of felt like a bit of a non-crossover. The X-Men Legacy stuff didn't have a lot to do with the main story, so you could just pretty much read it all in X-Force. It was an X-Force storyline, which in itself was quite good. I think it would have been better if it was just an X-Force storyline, rather sort of sold as a big crossover, because it just didn't feel like one. But it was a good solid story, and very big point. What's his first name? Clayton Crane. His artwork is amazing, absolutely brilliant. I mean, it's his artwork. I've said this before. Once again, I'm repeating myself, but it's worth it just for his artwork. It's really, really good, and it suits the story, the sort of dark nature of the storyline. It's really good, really dark, sort of grim and gritty. But at the same time, it kind of nice stylized. Can you see the character faces there? Can't really. It's right where the shine is. No, can you see her? Can you see her? That bird's face. You can't really see it, can you? It's a glossy paper. Oh, there you go. Well, you can't really see it. I'm wasting time. But there's kind of a stylized, slightly cartoonish aspect to the faces and to the proportions and whatnot, but overlaid with a very kind of dark, gritty style, and it just really works. It's really good. Great composition, really sort of dynamic use of panels, and look at that. Just you get the idea. You have to see yourself, but really, really good. Now, I'll say the usual things. Characters are written well. There's nice little references to the past. When Elixir is fighting Wither, sort of goes back to events in New X-Men, which Carl and Yost wrote. There's a really cool, good scene with Warpath and his brother. He's been resurrected. That's Thunderbird, and if you're a fan of Warpath, you'll enjoy this. There's a nice sort of resolution with his character. So yeah, it was good, and at the end you find out certain characters have left the team for various reasons, and so some have Vanisher has joined Patton, and maybe not so much with Vanisher, but with the rest of the characters, the ones that have left, and for various reasons, it all makes sense, and it's all pretty good. Now, the criticism part, I kind of felt this whole storyline wrapped up a bit too easily. It was pretty straightforward. There wasn't really any kind of twists or turns. Basically, Warpath is told by his brother how to defeat Selene. They sort of have to paint themselves in this war paint, because his people happen to be able to fight spirits. The Ghost Rider reminded him, blah blah blah, and it all does tie back to certain little bits, and it works quite well. But it's pretty straightforward. They get all painted up. They fight Celine's little team and beat them up pretty well. Pretty much kill them. And then they fight Celine, who happens to be vulnerable to this knife, which was used in one of her rituals, and she gets defeated. And it's all very, very, very straightforward, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, because it's a good story, and it's done well. But I kind of expected maybe a few more twists and turns, maybe a few surprises. It was all kind of very straightforward and kind of by the numbers, but that said, it was done very well. So there we go, And I mean, even just flicking through this, the artwork's really, really, really good. The colouring as well, just the kind of light effects, it's just really great. And you can't really see it, but just buy this. It's worth it just for the artwork. But yeah, good. It was a good issue. Maybe a little bit disappointing, bit of an anticlimax to the story, but still, it was good. It was good. Carl and Yost, they just recently did the first part of X-Men Second Coming, and I'm looking forward to their stuff on X-Force in the future. So yeah, good stuff. Okay, anyway, leave it at that. Ta-da, bye.